Hello my lovely people, welcome back to my channel. I greet you according to your time and the time you are seeing this video. We are still on the gist from the palace of Ooni of Ife. There's this question I asked in one of my previous video, but it is somehow, from this particular video, a lot of people have been explaining a lot of things. And my question was, could it be, or do you believe that Dr. Elizabeth is jealous of Queen Naomi? Or is it the king's fault? You know, when a man marries more than one wife, he needs to be balancing the equation by showing this person love and showing the other person love. But in this Ooni of Ife's case, uh, somehow it is a different situation altogether, because the wives gang up and send his main wife, as in the first wife, the original wife, out of the palace. And they did not just stop at that. They were also fighting the woman even when she's outside, which is Queen Naomi. Then Dr. Elizabeth came and become a different person from the people that were fighting Queen Naomi. And a lot of people love her for that. But others have been asking, why would she be in a marriage like this, knowing what is obtainable and all of that? And there have been answers to that question. Other people answer that when a woman is getting out of age, kind of is getting older, you know, and there is no suitors coming, the person will become desperate. And in desperation, the person might make a very hasty decision, and that might be Dr. Elizabeth decision, case, yes, because a lot of people believe that Dr. Elizabeth is not supposed to be in a marriage, in this type of a marriage, considering where she's coming from. She's not polygamous in nature, and she's born and brought up in Scotland. She's a different breed compared to all these other Olories in the palace. She believes in love, and that is why she came. She started showing everyone love, you know. But you know that she's a human being. Maybe the king have been balancing the equation all this while, and that's why we keep hearing that Dr. Elizabeth have been supporting the king to go bring back Queen Naomi, because she know that Queen Naomi is the only thing that makes the king happy, and she wants the king's happiness. But recently, we started hearing a story. But if you ask me, this story is not something that is not expected. Yes, it is. We do know that as it is now, they said the king is making every effort to bring Queen Naomi back. And he is focused, completely focused on achieving that. But Dr. Elizabeth, who have been supporting her, is a woman. Yes, she's a woman. And she needs to be taken care of. Yes. Okay, they said the king, she went and complained to her people. But before that, they said she called the king's attention, telling her that, look, oh, I am now feeling as if I am no more married, that I escorted someone to your palace, whereas I am married to you, that you are no longer giving, paying interest to me, you don't show me affection any longer, you don't even spend time with me, the little one that you used to do before. Yes, I know that you are going after Queen Naomi, but that does not mean that you should stop seeing me as a woman or as a human being. And you won't blame her if she says so, because she's a woman and she's married to the king. So it is the king's obligation to say that he covers the whole part, you know, by balancing the equation. Even if he doesn't spend all the time with Dr. Elizabeth, at least that one that is supporting him, he should show him some time, spend some time with her, you know. So they said Lizzie went and complained to her parents after talking to the king, and the king did not do anything about it. She went and complained to her parents, and they said her parents chased her back, and told her that, look, we explained all these things to you before you accepted to go there. So, and this is your family matter. You don't need to be bringing it to us. You need to go back and iron it out with your husband. They said then Dr. Elizabeth threatened to leave. That was when they said she wanted to leave the palace. Then she said that she doesn't think she's going to continue with this kind of marriage, and all of that. That was when they said her parents now intervened and called the king to order. After talking to the king was kind of sorry, because if there's anyone he needs to treat like that, is not Dr. Elizabeth. Because ever since she enters the palace, all we keep hearing is that how supportive she has been to the king in bringing Queen Naomi back to the palace. Why a lot of people were saying that yes, so she's pretending and all of that. I did not see any pretense here. All I see here is a cry of a woman seeking for attention. Yes, as every woman needs attention from her husband. Okay, so they said after that, after the Dr. Elizabeth's parents called the king to order, and maybe he promised his people, her people, that he is going to change. So the next thing we keep hearing is that they went on a vacation, just the two of them, to go and cool off and spend time together. Let me tell you, a lot of people have been telling this woman, see, you are very beautiful. You have the money, you have everything it takes. You are born and bred in Scotland, so you are not supposed to be in this marriage. And if somehow I agree with that category that says so, because the moment Queen Naomi returns back to the palace, I don't think the king will be having time for Dr. Elizabeth again, no. Unless he tries his possible best to balance the equation. Then, on that note, for some people that have been saying that it will be fine that Dr. Elizabeth stays back in the palace and all of that, uh, considering this video now, or talking from what we heard allegedly from this video, because all this news that we are sharing with you, they are all alleged information, it will be better that Dr. Elizabeth live outside the palace too, because it is when they live closely together that they will notice that the king is paying more attention to this person than the other. Yes, it will be better that Dr. Elizabeth too move out of the palace, so that uh, that jealousy and competition will not be there. Of which we don't know that she's not trying to compete with anyone like she usually say, oh, but she is a woman. She is a woman, and maybe she had been all this good because Queen Naomi wasn't there with them. Because had it been that Queen Naomi was at the palace when she arrives, and unseen how caring the king might be to Queen Naomi, and the king is not giving her the same rate or level of caring and love, she must be jealous. That jealousy is in every human being. So I don't know what to say. In as much as she's not a bad person, because she's not one of those that will go to Babalawo to get a kayamata. We heard that she was advising Tobi once at a time not to involve herself in this kayamata, because they will all expire and she will start from square one. And those people that love her will start hating her, and that won't be good for her as a woman. So she's not into that category, but she's a human being who have blood running through her. So you don't blame her for seeking for her husband's attention. So guys, that is what I think. I don't know what to think about the whole thing. I just saw this on social media and I thought I should come and share with you. Don't forget that they're all alleged information. What do you think? Whatever you think, please share with us on the comment section. Okay, bye for now. Love you guys.